it has been pointed out to me, and rightly so, that the word that I read as Sukkah in Genesis 20, verse 13, about the Akedah, and the is not Sukkah, but Savak. And thank you to Hebrew Nazarite for pointing this out. And when I saw that, I said, how could I make a mistake like that? Because I saw it and read it as B'Sakach, not B'Savach. And so I looked, since it's not a question of mistakes, I don't usually make mistakes like that and then put the videos on. And then I looked at it again and I realized that it was a substitution. And the substitution came from the Aleph Yud Kuf transformation. There's an Aleph Yud Kuf transformation where the Aleph becomes a Yud and the Yud becomes a Kaf, and the Kaf becomes an Aleph, and then it's Bet Kaf Resh, and there it is. Bet Kaf Resh. Bet becomes a Kaf, and so there's a substitution. Then I said to myself a second, isn't that what the Ayil is all about? The Ayil is all about substitution. The substitution is the whole secret of the Ayil. The Ayil became the substitute for Yitzhak, for Isaac, at the Akedah. So is it strange that a letter should be substituted in the word Savak to Sakak? And basically, both words mean the same thing. They all mean like an interlace, And so if it wasn't for this friend of mine, Hebrew Nazarite, to point this out, I wouldn't have gotten to this level. And the strange thing is that the Nazarite pointed this out to me. Because the whole idea of being a Nazir comes from the first Mishnah of Nazir, called Konui. All substitutions are still Nazirites, or still you take it on. The whole secret of being a Nazir is substitutions. Substitutions. And this makes it even a deeper level and a deeper understanding. When I saw the Savach as Sakak, and I even went back and read it in my prayer book, and I saw it again as the bet as a kaf. And the bet looks like a kaf, doesn't it? The bet looks like a kaf. And the bet is a three three-sided Sukkah. The bet is a three-sided Sukkah. And the kaf could also be a round Sukkah. And how much of a round Sukkah do you need? Maybe you only need the size of a bet. Do you need a completely round Sukkah or a kaf? Do you need a samak or a kaf? And what is a hole and a half of a samak? It's a kaf. And so in a certain sense, the role of Sukkah, the root being samach, kaf, is a shelem vehetzi. And this shelem vehetzi of 60 and 20, of samach and kaf, is 80. Which is the letter Pei, which is inside the letter Bet to start the Torah. And it's a full letter Mem, full spelling of Mem, which includes a Mem and then a closed Mem, and the closed Mem is a Sukkah. And this whole idea of substitution, you see, that's the whole secret. And so my Zelem saw this and materialized it beyond my recognition and knowledge. And that's why I want to thank him for pointing this out to me. And subsequently, he sent me a text about, don't hold off here. It may be correct, like that the bet is 2 and the kaf is 20, and there should be a relationship. Well, there is a relationship in the aleph yud kaf transformation, which is bet kuf, rather, aleph yud kuf, and bet kaf resh. And that the bet is a kaf. And the relationship between the word bet is a house and the kaf, which is a palm, and that's something to meditate on. So the mistake is no mistake. It's a transformation. It's a substitution. The whole idea of a substitution is what the whole idea of the Akedah is about. And the whole idea of the Ayil as a substitute.